I don't know. Good morning, Susan. It's so good to see you. Hi, Rachel. Good morning to you. Good to see y'all this morning. I started off a little bit early. Hi, Vicki. Good morning. I started off a little bit early because I never know if I'm going to do this wrong or do this right. You'd think I'd get it correct one of these days, but I've noticed I'm not the only one in the world that has problems with lives. Hey, Grace, good morning to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. It's cold here this morning, y'all. We've had days this last week that were 70 degrees. And this morning, I think it was like 36 when I got up this morning. Couldn't believe it. So now it's about 47, and I had to turn on my heat. A couple of days ago, I had to turn on the air conditioner. As you can see, I have already taken the cover off of this. Good morning, Connie. How are you? It's good to see y'all. So I've had, I don't know, 2 or 3 days that I had to have the air conditioner in here. And so I went to bed one night with the air conditioner on. I shouldn't do that. The next morning it was like 30-something degrees with the air conditioner going. So I had to turn on the heat. Yeah, oh yeah. Really cold. Hi, Joy. Good morning to you. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming, y'all. I can't work on my patio. I got out there and worked a little bit yesterday, and Brian gave me a leaf blower. I was mentioning on the phone to him that I'm going to have to buy me a leaf blower for my patio. He said, I've got one. It's on the front porch. Go down there and get it. Hey, Rambling Rose, good to see you too, my friend. Glad you could make it. So he had one. It's one that it's electric. You have to plug it in, and that's fine because I've got my little outlet out there on my porch, back porch, that I can hook a long extension cord in and blow off all those leaves and dirt and all that stuff out there. And that is fantastic. So I haven't used it yet. It's out there, and I know when I turn it on, it's going to scare the heck out of my cats. Speaking of, thank you for the thumbs up. I see 2 thumbs up there. Thank you so much. When I went out to feed my cats this morning at 7:30 to give them their breakfast, nobody was there except Smokey and Mama Ma. All the rest of them were gone. So I'm out there yelling, Keet, 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 making a little Keet like a megaphone. just calling them, and they didn't come, and they didn't come, and they didn't come, and I'm thinking, oh no, I cannot have a day like that. I cannot stand it. But Ginger and Georgie and my little LG, they were gone. So I came back in the house because, and y'all know, of course, I'm going to the door every few seconds, look out there, and every so often I go out and call them some more, keep. And finally, here comes Georgie. and she comes running up and getting her breakfast. The next thing you know, here comes LG, but no Ginger. Hey, LL Jean, 25. Oh my gosh, my dear. It's 40, in the 40s here, mid 40s. Hi, Nelda. How are you? So anyway, finally, uh, uh, Ginger shows up. No telling where they've been, off in the woods, no telling what they've been doing out there in those woods. I wish they wouldn't do that, but you know, they're cats. And unless I want to have them all in the house, which I would, Jackie, good morning to you. Oh my gosh, Jackie. Well, I can't see what you said now. There you go. You got in at 2 a.m. You need a nap, my friend, in that beautiful cottage of yours. You know, I have not had a live since you sent me the video of your cottage. Well, I'm going to sympathize with you anyway. So you need a nap. But that, if you call that a cottage, that, you know, I don't call that a cottage. I call that a mansion. Good morning, Sharon. Isn't that weird? The weather is so weird. Boy, is our planet changing, y'all. It's changing. I'm kind of getting a little concerned about the weather. I mean, it's really been destructive this year. Not necessarily so much in the United States, but in other countries. So, God bless those people. Yeah, party time. But anyway, Jackie, people loved your cottage. That, I call that a mansion. You call that a cottage. Oh, it has such character to it. All the stone and the beautiful plants, and oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. What a beautiful, beautiful place. How lucky you are to have a place like that. But you had a lot of people, a lot of folks that really liked it. Hi, Linda. Good morning to you. Hi, Karen. Libertyville, Illinois. Nice to have you here. Well, it looks like a mansion. Yeah, a lot of y'all take in cats, homeless cats, whether you take them into your home or not. You take care of them. You provide them with shelter from the cold and plenty of food, and God notices that. I missed that, what that was. Really? Rose Cottage. You know, at one time, this cottage was my shop, and I had hand-painted furniture, antiques and collectibles, and hand-painted accessories. Hey, LA. Good morning to you. Good to see y'all. And I had a good time with that. I mean, I would take in people's furniture and I would paint it. I think I have a video. I'm almost positive I do. It's kind of short video, unfortunately. But I would paint whatever they wanted on there, and I also had furniture of myself. Bobby and I used to go to, you know, flea markets and things like that, and we'd see maybe a a dresser and or whatever, and would buy it, and I'd bring it home and clean it up and paint it and whatever, put things on it. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have all my pictures anymore. I don't know where in the world they went. But I sure wish I had some of that stuff back, but y'all, where in the world would I put it? I'm already wall to wall, everything, you name it. But I sure got rid of an awful lot of stuff. No, Sharon, it was open, and because I lived right across the driveway at the time, I could see when they drove up. I don't blame you, Rachel. I don't blame you. I have not been cold a single day, a single night here since I was sent that heated mattress pad. I'm telling you, that's one of the best things I've ever gotten in my life. That thing is fabulous. I don't need an electric blanket. There are several cottage channels on YouTube, several. Oh gosh, Jackie, yes. I mean, I absolutely love that thing. I am mad at myself for not getting one of those sooner, but I didn't know about it. I think last year some of y'all were trying to tell me, you know, check into the oil heater. Well, I didn't know anything about them. I thought maybe you had to fill them up with oil every time you wanted to use them or something like that. And I did not know that the oil is contained. Good morning, Brenda. Good to see you. I did not know that it was sealed in there. You never have to fill that thing. Never. Had I gotten that a couple of years ago, I would not have had a single cold day in this house. Now, let me tell you, it does not heat my house what y'all would call toasty warm. No. But when I get up in the morning, I no longer, good morning, Lynn, it's good to see you. I no longer have to run around the house and get my robe right quick and my slippers and, let me see what she said. Good morning, Miss G. Home. How are you? I don't have to run around plugging, turning on all those electric heaters and stuff. In fact, I've just put them away. I have one, that little stove looking thing, cast iron stove, and I have it in my kitchen. And I have it on this morning simply because it was cold in here. I wanted the kitchen warmed up. But I don't have to use the others. I don't have to use them, all those heaters going at the same time. That's fantastic. Y'all imagine. It's going to save on my electric bill. It really is. So I absolutely love this thing. Like I said, I wish I'd had it when we first moved in this cottage, and I wouldn't have, because I remember a couple of winters ago, 2021, I think, is when we had that terrible ice storm, and all those pipes. Jackie, it's under my patio, most of it, and so, you know, it's got one side of it where the wind blows is protected by that wooden fence, and it's also protected by those 8, Connie. I might can, Joy. I'll give that a thought. I did do a video on my little on that little kitchen table that I have in my kitchen. It's a small kitchen table, and what I did was use Elmer's glue as a crackling medium. Yeah, and I didn't know it worked. I have gone for 3 years. I've used this for the air conditioning. I didn't know that the heater worked anymore, y'all. No, they don't. They come up to me, want me to pet them and love on them and stuff like that, and I do. But they're not kitties that want to get up on your lap. Yeah, it is, Linda. It is expensive. The only reason I turned it on this morning, and like I said, I didn't even know the darn thing worked. I thought it died a long time ago. But I took the covering. Y'all remember I had this thing covered up? I took it off the other day because it was so hot in here and I needed the air conditioner. Well, thank you so much, Karen. That's nice of you. Appreciate that. So I was sitting here the other day and I'm like, I'm going to see if that heater works. And I turned it on and boom, it has heat. Now it's not super hot. Cindy, good morning to you. Y'all, the Magic of Wigs is here, and she has a channel if you want to check her out. She's not just about wigs, she's about other things too. So you might want to check her out. In fact, if y'all know of anybody that would like to promote their channel, yes, I'm afraid so, Jackie. That little possum thing. Yes, he's under the house. He goes up under the house. I spent a lot of money and an awful lot of time making him a very nice insulated area for him to get under there and live in the wintertime. So, yeah, he's still out there, and he's not friendly either. Ginger and he had kind of a standoff one day. I think I've got it on video where he's like, and Ginger's moving toward, and he's moving toward Ginger, and better not mess with my Ginger. I sick LG on him. My little warrior is LG. Okay, y'all, I want to tell y'all something. Connie, yeah, she's got wigs, and I haven't named him, Cindy. Hadn't named the little devil. Maybe I call him Little Devil. But she's got lots of really great looking wigs on there. Check it out. Okay. Those are possums, Jackie. What we have here are opossums. Hi, Jan. Good morning to you. We have opossums, and they're really different. It's interesting. Mrs. Peach, Thrifty Living. Well, Joy, get Mrs. Peach to come in, and she can promote her channel if she likes. So I want to tell you about Deborah Joy. Now, y'all know who Deborah Joy is. She's been on YouTube for a long, long time. Oh, wow, Miss G. Home. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Crazy weather, huh? Anyway, Deborah Joy lives out in California, and at one time she lived in a van, and then she, I think, sold her van, and she bought what she calls her little blue cottage in California. And she is a yard person, a gardening person. She has a wonderful, beautiful little yard that she shows us. She sews curtains for her house. She decorates that house. It's gorgeous. And she also, from time to time, takes in either cats or dogs and fosters them. And right now, I think she's still got this little dog. And I can't remember his name to save my life, but he's adorable. He's got one of those cones on his head, you know. Anyway, that's not what I was going to tell you about. Here's what she has done. Deborah Joy has created a wish list for Amazon. And everything bought from that wish list and sent to her goes to the homeless in her area. So, it's a wish list for supplies for the homeless. Isn't that a fantastic idea? I think that's wonderful. I think that's beautiful. I wish that all the people on YouTube, yes, Connie, all the people on YouTube who have channels would get an Amazon wish list for a good cause. If it's the homeless, that's great. If it's for animal shelters, maybe wee pads and things for animals. But to have a cause in a wish list, if people want to donate, and Deborah Joy, she really is upset over the homeless in her area. You know, y'all, we have it all over the United States and all over the world, absolutely. But she is taking steps to help that situation. That's one person. If we could get another person and then another person, all the people who have channels could have an Amazon wish list for the homeless, or whatever your choice would be. Rachel. But she's a very thoughtful, considerate lady. She is just a sweetheart. That's got a really kind heart. So Deborah Joy, kudos to you, girl, because you're actually doing something, not asking for anything for yourself. I've never seen that woman ask for anything. She's not asking for money, though, Jackie. She's asking for the supplies. In other words, let's say that somebody sent 12 pair of men's socks for the homeless. Well, that's what they are. So, yeah. In that case, yes, I would absolutely. In fact, I would trust Deborah Joy, no matter what. But yeah, because it's not something that she needs or she could use or something for her. It's something for them. So yeah, I trust that she would, most definitely, because oh, I don't know, Jackie. Not everybody has those. I don't have those here, those kind of things. See, she didn't ask for food or anything. I guess she's asking for like blankets or little ice chests maybe for them to put their food in. I don't know what all. It says the number one request for the homeless are socks. That's what they want more than anything else, or, socks, new socks, clean socks. I can understand that. So, yeah, depending on who makes the wish list, but I would trust Deborah Joy with whatever I sent, absolutely. Because she has come up with that, and I think that's a good idea. Some people might not be as honest as she is, but I thought it was a fantastic idea. It's very kind of her, thoughtful of her. Oh, really, Connie? 2-gallon pails. I guess they could carry their supplies in it, Yep, we do have a big homeless problem over here. We certainly do. There are countries who have a huge homeless problem with an encampment like in the Philippines, for instance. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Good morning to you. There's always going to be a homeless problem. There's always going to be people who are hungry. And, you know, COVID certainly didn't help it because people have lost their homes. They've been evicted, and that's something all the time. Think of how many homes are sitting out there with not a single person in them. And they're just rotting down. I don't know. I don't know. I agree, Linda. It's got to be awful. I've never been homeless, and I've never faced the possibility that I might be homeless. Many, many years ago, when Bobby and I, we were really struggling. Hi, Mindy. Good morning to you. We were really struggling. I remember sitting at the kitchen table rolling pennies so that we could go cash them in at the bank and get a few dollars for gas. No, I didn't, Jackie. I have glasses, but they're not prescriptions. I have a whole bunch of them, but not prescriptions, and I would love to have another pair of them. Another pair. These hurt me, and I've taken them back 3 times, but they hurt right here on my ear. That's exactly right. Hi, Becky. Good morning to you. But I've taken these glasses back 3 times, and she goes off in the other room and adjusts, I guess. She adjusts them and brings them back, and for a few minutes I think that they're good, and I go home. Well, it's not even an hour later that they start hurting my head again. It's just this ear, right here behind this ear. Maybe my head's crooked. I don't know, but the glasses are crooked, and this one hurts my ear. But I can't worry about that. I take them off. Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I have to remove them and give my head a rest because they hurt so bad. So that's irritating. But y'all, I guess Medicare paid for them because I've never gotten a request for money. I'm supposed to have, I asked them for my prescription, Jackie, and she gave me a paper, but it doesn't look like a prescription for glasses to me. It doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. I've got it sitting over there on my desk. I'm gonna, next time I go back up there to have my glasses adjusted, I'm gonna ask her about that, because I wouldn't mind ordering some online from a eyeglass place. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I see those. There's 20. I appreciate you. Anyway. Wow, Mindy. Well, they might not like that I get it, but it's my prescription, and so they gave it to me. It just doesn't look like one. I don't know what the prescription for eyeglasses looks like. That's the thing. So, you know, don't know. So anyway, I'm not going to get to work outside today. I hoped I would. My delivery comes Monday. I get my stone pavers, you know, to finish my patio off and make it a little bit larger. And I got to tell you, I'm a little bit dreading that because I work about 3 days a week. And then usually I don't work on Friday and I don't work on Saturday. But I'm worn out. I didn't have a problem. LA, I asked for it and they gave it to me. But it just doesn't look like prescription to me. Anyway, they're delivering that and my lattice. I only needed a couple of lattice pieces. And I got to, they're going to deliver the pavers, and that's quite a few pavers. So I'm going to have to put it in my little cart and roll it to where I need it and start putting it out. And I remember so well doing that, laying those pavers. After a while, at first, you going along pretty good, but after a while, boy howdy, everything starts hurting. Your neck, your back, your arms, your hands, your feet, everything hurts after a while. So I'm just going to do a little at a time. I like them too, Linda. I really like them. Yep, Jackie. Good morning, Lisa. Nice to see you here. I love, y'all know I love working in the patio in the spring. I absolutely love it. I can't wait. Baby cow, Cripple Creek Farm, good morning to you. Where are you from? What state? Cripple Creek Farm. You got baby cows, little calves. Well, I'm gonna try, Becky. Or try not to. Uh-oh, I saw something and I didn't see what it was. Oh. Good morning, Blue Rose. It's okay that you're late, you're here. That's all that matters. Oh, I know what you're talking about now, LL Jean. Little foam doodads. Yeah, right here is where I need it. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. I'm going to see if I can find those. That's all I need. It's right here, and it hurts me like crazy. Yay, you! I'm going to try that. I'm going to look for those. I didn't know about them. See, I don't know things. I know, Linda, but this is metal. And I will never again get a metal, whatever these things are called on the sides there. Hi, Maureen. Good morning. Portland, Oregon. Yeah, well, it's in the 40s here, Maureen, but we've had some really nice warm days too. So this metal doesn't bend like that. You can heat that plastic up and gently, bend it, but not the metal. And I will never get glasses with metal. What are these called, y'all? These things on the side. I can't think what they're called. So anyway, I will never get that again. I will get I guess so, earpieces. Zizi, good morning to you, my friend. Arms. They're arms. A fairy garden. I'd love to see that. I wish sometime that YouTube had the capabilities. Thank you, Nelda. I wish YouTube had the capabilities of letting other people show, like their house or their projects or their animals or something like that. I wish they did. Now, everybody who has YouTube, no, I just started to say you have a community as well, but I don't know if you have a community tab or not if you don't have a. I know it, Mindy. I know, ZZ. Wouldn't you love to see? Would love it. I mean, it's not like Facebook. Facebook, you can put, y'all, I don't even use Facebook anymore. There was a time in my life when that's the first thing I did when I got my cup of coffee in the morning. I'd get on Facebook. And I looked at it this morning because I wanted to look at the memories. And I like seeing Bobby in my memories. So, but I don't even use it anymore. Well, I removed just about everybody after Bobby died. I went into this. I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't want to hear anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. Don't talk to me. After Bobby died, and I just removed pretty much every single person who were my friends on Facebook. I had very, very few. I think I had 6 left, and 2 of them were dead. So, I've got some Velcro rollers somewhere. I remember those. Yeah, Blue Rose. I've got Messenger now. I've got that. Jackie, I used to have a friend. She would post her breakfast. She would post her snack. She would post her lunch. She would post her snack. She would post her dinner, and she would post her after dinner snack. And I'm going to tell you, that went on for a few weeks until I thought this is going to be a lifelong thing for her, and I had to get rid of her. I can't stand that. No kidding. It could. I didn't do Twitter. I signed up for Twitter one time and didn't know what I was supposed to do. So I didn't tweet. Because I got on there, and it's like Facebook when you first get on Facebook the very first time. And I just kind of sat there and looked at it, and I thought, what am I supposed to do here? There's nothing to do. I don't know what to do. Well, I don't know Twitter. I looked around to see, and I'm kind of thinking TikTok is mostly for the very younger generation. I don't understand it either, Cindy. I don't get it. I don't understand tweeting and retweeting and all that stuff. Kentucky. Okay, y'all. Cripple Creek Farm. She has a channel. Go check her out if you want to. They just went by the wayside, Jackie. No more letters. Nobody sends letters or cards or anything anymore, I do too, Becky. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But, getting on there and showing what you had for breakfast, for heaven's sake. Well, y'all might do that. I don't know. If y'all do that, that's fine with me. Yeah, I hear you, LA. Yeah, ZZ. Which, by the way, I got a card from Kimberly. Now, this was a Valentine, and y'all, I had sitting over here, but I didn't do a live since early February. I don't know when I did this live. Can't even get it out of the envelope. Can't get it out of the envelope. There it is. Happy Valentine's Day. And this is from Kimberly. So thank you very much, Kimberly. I appreciate it. I've had it sitting over here, wanting to show it when I get when I do a live, and I haven't had a live in so long. Oh, really? LLG, I hear you. Tweets. I don't think I've done one in February at all. I intended to, and week before last, y'all, I worked 4 days that week. Hello, Little Red House on the Plains from Oklahoma. Little Red House on the Plains. Cindy is the Magic of Wigs. She's in here. She's from Oklahoma too. So y'all are neighbors. Years ago, I had a little craft stall kind of thing in a mall, and it was called the Red House. Yep. The Magic of Wigs is Cindy, Little Red House. So there you go. See? You met in here. It was destined to be. Y'all need to go over and subscribe to one another's channel, because that was meant to be. I think it was a wonderful video, Jackie, and I appreciate you so much. Look at there, friendship formed. Blue Rose, for a long, long time, I didn't know how to edit. I had no idea how to edit. So when I would turn on my camera and have my little tripod and my camera up there, and I would sit there, and I would just start talking away, yada, yada, yada. I didn't have notes. I didn't know what I was saying. I just started talking. I knew I couldn't quit because I didn't know how to add any more video to that. I didn't know how to make it any longer. So I just, oh, thank you, Becky. You're sweet. You're a sweetheart. So I just talk and talk and talk. And some of it was awful. And sometimes I would yell and not even realize that I was yelling. I did a video of my kitchen. It's one of the first video, I think it's the first video I ever did. I'm not doing anything but screaming in there. I mean, that's just screaming. And you have to have a program on your computer or on your phone. It's really, I can't teach anybody anything, and the reason I can't, because I don't know what equipment you have. Well, I did, ZZ. Ramble. You ramble. Blue Rose rambling. She rambles. And then the second one, yeah, that's the very first one, ZZ. I think the second one was the one where I bought that wig from China. But I saw it advertised on Facebook, and I bought a wig from China. You got to see it. You got to see it. And watch it to the end too, because that's the finale. Oh boy, what a disaster that was. And I'm all mad about Facebook, and I'm because, yeah, the wig. Well, thank you, LA, but you're just a nice person. So, wasn't it awful, Sharon? It was awful. Well, that would be me. Simple-minded. That would be me. I'm simple-minded. I don't do fancy. I don't do fancy in here. Oh, you got a computer? Jeanette, if you have a computer, see if there's Susan woke up. Hi, Rose. Hello there. Or City, Texas? Rose? I'm going to do it too, Blue Rose. Oh my gosh, y'all! I got neighbor in here. Rose is in a little place called Ore City. I think Ore City's smaller than Gilmer, isn't it? I mean, it's little, but you're pretty close to me. You're about 20 minutes from me. Fantastic. Well, it's very nice to see you here. I hope you will come back more often. We would like to get to know you. Another Texan in here. Harleton, Texas? Oh my gosh, y'all, we're getting overrun with Texans today. Jeanette lives in Harleton, Texas. That's another, I don't know, what, 30 minutes away? That's the way. I don't judge distance by miles. I judge it by minutes or hours. Say like I'm 2.5 hours from Dallas. A celebrity. I think not. No. Okay, excellent, Rose. Well, make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell. Yeah, I'm 2.5 hours from Dallas myself. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell. But I started out with the intentions of having a live every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. And I did it for a long time, and I kept up with it, and I was surprised that I, kept going with it. And then I got worn out, tired, and I really did, just totally worn out, and I got a little disgusted with my channel. Thank you very much, Mandy. That's right. Hit that like button. Appreciate that. We have 32. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Grapevine, I know where that is too. That's a good way to get her to talk, Jackie. It's a good way to get her to say something. Simba's a young dude, I think. He's pretty young. There's Susan. I thought so. 5. He's only 5. Susan has been a tremendous help to me since she was number 60 something in my subscribers when I first started out. She's 60 something, 68 I think, or something like that. And she's been with me all this time, and she is an absolute treasure to me. I absolutely love having her for a friend. She's really kind, and she's a little nutty about that cat, but then so am I. I'm a little nutty on mine. She's got a wonderful kitty named Simba. And oh Lord, it's wonderful to see how much she loves that cat. So, we can't very well complain about loving animals, can we? Yeah, Susan was number 68 as far as my subscribers go. So, she's been here ever since. And she never misses a live, never. Bless her heart. Sometimes I say I'm going to have a live and I don't have a live, and I'm sorry that I do that. But y'all, I never know until when I wake up on Saturday morning whether I'm going to feel like it or not. I can't help it. So if you don't see me every single Saturday, it's because I just probably worn out. Yeah, I'm crazy about I'm crazy about my animals. Crazy about them. Love them. So, they're They're my friends. They're my babies. And I was worried this morning when 3 of them didn't come for breakfast. I kept going out there and calling them and going out and calling them, and finally they came. I was happy to see my Ginger, because he was my first big boy. My Ginger was. I don't know how she does that, LL Jean. I've seen where they've gone 3 hours or so. And I don't know how she does it, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't think it's mostly her that's doing the chatting. I think it's the grandson that's doing it nowadays. She does a little bit, but notice for a while, sit there for a while and watch it. And it's mostly her grandson that's doing all the talking these days. So, don't know. Wow, Susan, that's a lot. That is a lot. Oh my gosh, Jackie, how cool. I saw a video, Jackie, on YouTube. I didn't watch it, but I saw it pop up. It said, watch this before you buy an electric bike. I don't know, the channel or anything else, but pretty much anything you want to know, just type it into YouTube search, and dozens and dozens of videos will pop up. I love YouTube. They teach people how to work on appliances and cars and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yes, she did, Mindy. She made some interesting things using cement. Jackie, you wanted to make sure you got it right. You're learning how to ride a bike again, huh? I'd go nuts. I would too, Jeanette. I would too. Brian bought a motorcycle, y'all. Guess you can tell how I feel about that. I used to be Rose. I used to love, 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 love to read. Wow, Jackie. Jackie, what was your reason for buying it, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, saving on gas, or just the fun of it, or... Thank you for coming in, Rachel. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a great day and great evening. I appreciate your friendship. Anyway, he bought a Harley. Oh, I love farm animals. I got you. I understand, Jackie. Well, if I did... At least it's a Harley. Me too, Rose. Perry Mason. Oh yeah. Mindy, my son has little goats. How nice, Jackie. That'd be great. Hey, Erica. I have not seen you in a long time, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. I was thinking about you the other day. different people that I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, they'll eat everything you've got, Mindy. I'm sure you will, Jackie. It's going to take a little, it's going to take some practice, but you'll get it. It is, isn't it, L.A.? It's nice to see Erica and know she's here and doing. I hope you're doing okay, Erica. I was thinking the other day about people that I haven't seen in a long time. Of course, we know we haven't seen Heidi. That hurts my heart that I haven't seen my Heidi. Oh, good grief, Erica. Me too, Miss G. Home. I wish you could go with me. I know, Diana by the beach. I haven't seen her. Well, wait a minute. The thing is, I haven't had a live, except for this one in February. And, she used to come to the lives, but she was always a little bit later coming in because she's in California. But no, I haven't seen her this week either. And another thing, y'all, I haven't put out as many videos. Hi, Elizabeth. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Susan, yeah. I mean, go figure. I don't know. Hadn't seen her since. Well, Erica, you can't afford to lose $450 to just. That's theft. It's not. You didn't give it to them. Hi, Albina. It's nice of you to come in. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'd press charges. Yeah. I couldn't do anything to that contractor that stole $600 from me. Jackie, he's got 6 of them down there. And they're just a mess. I mean, when I go down there, and I have to feed him sometime when I work for him. It's real hard for me. I have to hold something in front of me to kind of, push them out of the way as I kind of walk to try to feed them. Because they're swirling all around me. It's just a mass of cats. And I'm scared to death they're going to trip me. So I have to usually have my purse with me. And I have to keep kind of swinging my purse along and holding their food in one hand and my purse in the other so that I can walk through these cats, because if I don't, they'll trip me, for sure. I almost fell over Miss Key the other day. I was in the kitchen doing something. I stepped back. I know. Yep, little red house. Absolutely. I don't know where that cat sleeps. She used to sit up on top of this air conditioner, outside. But there's lots of places. Probably under the house next door, but there's also a big front porch over there. She's not friendly, y'all. She's not friendly with any of my kitties at all. And she's sometimes not friendly with me. Oh, Erica. Happy birthday, girl. My birthday's going to be in May, and I'll be 75 also. Happy birthday, Erica. Be nice if you could get your money back for your birthday, wouldn't it? Man, I don't understand that kind of thing. Taking advantage of other people like that. Little House on the Prairie. Little Red House on the Prairie. I'm infatuated with all things British, all things royal. And someone sent me this book. And I love it. And I don't know. I'll tell it again so that everybody who's here will know. The May the 6th is the coronation for, for King Charles. And I have been sent a fascinator. You know those little hats that they kind of wear cocked to one side with the feathers and all that stuff? Well, I'm going to wear my fascinator. Me too, Miss G. Home. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm going to wear my fascinator, and I'm going to dress up in my dress, and I'll have my pearls on and my brooch, just like they do. And I'm having tea, and I'm going to have a live, and we're going to celebrate. Reverse my number. That'd be nice. Why would you be a bother? You're not a bother. Hi, Carolyn. So y'all are all invited to the coronation. We're going to have a live, and we're going to, like I say, I'm going to, hello, Wildflower. Good to see you today. And I'm having tea, and I'm going to have a real tea. I mean, not my usual tang. I'm actually going to have tea. Yes. Yes. Yep. I watch it a lot. Yep. Well, you know, let me tell you something I noticed. So I use this tablet type thing to do this. But the other day I got on my computer and I went into one of my lives, the last live, and I was looking at the comments that are over on the right. Is what y'all see. And I was scrolling down and I saw all of these. Yes, Blue Rose, absolutely, they will. And I'm going to have it on. I was looking at all the comments, and I couldn't believe all the comments that do not show up here. It's not the same. I don't know how to explain that to you because I can't take a picture of this and show it to you. But there's lots of comments and wonderful comments and funny comments and all kinds of stuff that yes, I've got all these books, these beautiful books. I have this one and I have the other one. Where's my other book? My other book about that. Well, yeah, I got it. I love looking at the pictures, and I love the, that goes way back to where she was just a little girl, y'all. I love her. I really like knowing she was out there in the world, you know. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, do you really? Fantastic to have that magazine. Thank you so much, Sharon. Well, it's a whole lot less strenuous doing this than it is working on my patio, that's for sure. Well, he's kind of grouchy, Jeanette. I noticed when he was signing some papers one day, he was real mad because his pen didn't work right. And he showed himself pretty bad there. That wasn't very kingly of him. I miss her too, ZZ. I miss knowing she's there. She was grace personified, I'm telling you. The epitome of grace and dignity. she would never have shown anger in public the way Charles has. Yep, that's true, Jackie. That is an absolute fact. He cares about that very much. Possibly Becky. Okay. Been outside with a flashlight. Oh, wow, Mindy. They are all over the place, aren't they? I mean, they are. I think so too, Blue Rose. Yeah, he loves his, what's the name of that estate he has? Is it High Grove? Where he had all those beautiful gardens. And it was just his very favorite, yes, High Grove. And it was his favorite place to live, you know. And hers was Balmoral, I do believe. Yeah, Jackie. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Have you, Jackie? I, that's the strangest thing, isn't it? Strangest thing that she would become queen consort. Mm. Oh, really, Jackie? She is, Albina. You absolutely right. Hello, Carolyn. I am well. How are you doing? It's good to see you. We're chatting right now about the royal peoples. Well, you know, there's a heck of a lot of Texas I haven't seen, Jackie, and probably never will. It's just how it is, you know. You would not. But people over here are dying to come to London. Some people in London may be dying to come over here. I don't know, but probably maybe not necessarily Texas, but I don't know. New York, getting ready for it, Erica. Excited, excited. 3 miles from the Tower Bridge. No, Mindy, mine isn't like that, and I don't know how to. I don't have a top. I don't have anything up here. It's not. There's no chat over there. It's not. It's different. You'd have to go live and see. You'd have to go live on your own device, uh, and see that it doesn't work that way when you're going live. I don't know. I don't know how to say. Thank you for coming in, Connie. No, I will not go on the subway. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not going to have as much time as what I had, got a lot to see. Diana, we were just talking about you, girl. Good morning, and I'm glad to see you. Yeah, we were just wondering where you were. Thank you, Albina. How kind of you. Um, Hello, Nathan. I who are you talking about, Nathan? Me? I, I have I grow things outside and under my patio, things like that. Um, I can't remember what I was talking about. Erica, he has, but Brian said he saw him the other day. He's not friendly, but he saw him the other day and he said he's looking terrible skinny. So Brian was feeding him, you know. Now he's having to fend for himself. Wow, $9. I haven't bought eggs. I haven't bought eggs in a long time. Elizabeth, I'm okay right now. The closer it gets, the more anxious I will get, I'm sure, because I am horrified of heights. I am. Yeah, I don't care if it's enclosed. I don't care. And I do want to look out the window, for heaven's sake. Yep, still on keto. And it's slow. My weight loss is slow, but I am losing, and I'm still losing. And I will stay. Brian does. Jackie, we have very few things in this little town that are keto friendly. I have had a difficult time trying to find things like that. I had vertigo, LA, and it, you know, I got up on my house, not this house, but I got up there to help Bobby with something one year on top of the house, and he got down the ladder, and I couldn't get down that ladder. I could not swing myself around and get down that ladder. And all of a sudden it started raining, and I kind of got up under the eave, and I was just kind of sitting there, and it's raining. And he said, if you don't try to get down that ladder, I'm going to have to call the fire department. So I got over there. Y'all, that was the most terrifying thing in the whole world. You would, I was terrified, but I swung around and got a hold of that, and I got down. I said, I'm never going to do that again. Never, ever going to do that again. I mean, I was just, it rained on me. I know. That is the hard part. It was awful. I can't. Heights are terrible. I can't stand it. But I'm going to do the best I can, and I do want to sit next to the window because I want to film some clouds. Well, I had a hunky husband. I didn't care about no hunky fireman. My husband was a hunk, in my opinion. We all were married to hunks, weren't we? All of us. At one time or another. Yeah. I want to be able to film a little bit out the window, you know, like the takeoff and then the landing at New Jersey. I get to go to New Jersey too. It's kind of cool. I've never been that far east, northeast before, so that's gonna be fun. Just some stuff that I'm getting to do that I never thought I would, and most certainly will never do again. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and I cannot pass that up. Right, Becky, that's what I've heard. But I do intend to film as much as I possibly can. Really. Yep, it is, Albina. I'm afraid so. That's a different world for sure. There's an awful lot going on. And there got all this terrible, terrible earthquake over in Turkey. And honestly, every single day when I get up in the morning, I realize how blessed I am. That saying, I don't have everything I want, but I have everything I need. And absolutely true. When I go to bed at night and I thank God for my day, He gave me another day, and it can be a wonderful, wonderful world. And I'm so glad that, yeah, I don't mind being 75. That saying also. Okay, ZZ, love you, girl. See you soon. Thank you for coming. Yes, Jackie. But I know an awful lot of people that never got to be 75. Nobody in my family did except for me. I don't know, Lil Jean, but I'm gonna go as close as I can get to it. I'm not going up in it. I have decided not that, and I'm not going up in the Empire State Building. Oh wait, I missed that. Oh, Wildflower, I'm so sorry. 3 weeks ago, I was my mother's caregiver, Wildflower. She had cancer, and I had my children were very, very young at that time. I think Brian was probably 6 or 7 years old at the time, and I took care of my mother, and it was tough because I had to lift her and feed her, and then I had to do the same with Bobby. My husband was Bobby, and it was hard to do, but I'll tell you what, I was chosen for that job. Blue Rose, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, honey. I was chosen for the job to take care of them. I did the best I could. I might not have done as good as someone else could have, but I'm the one that did it. And you got to say, loss is grief is the price of loving something, an animal, a human. That's the price we pay with grief. So I'm really, really sorry for your loss. And the only thing I can think of is there will come a day when all you will concentrate on are the good memories. It's tough, wasn't it, Cindy? You will honestly, aw, how sweet is that? You will think of the good memories. You won't think of the bad. You really won't. You'll have to work really, really hard to call upon a bad memory because you don't want to. In your mind and your heart, say, don't go there. And think of the good things and the things they taught you and the joy they gave you. And it will honestly sustain you on your darkest days when you think of all the love that someone else gave to you and you gave to them. So I don't know how else to say it except that you will learn to deal with it. You will. It's not easy. I was 32 years old when my mother died. So, we expect a parent to die before we do. I think so, Mindy. I think so. Yeah, young. It was young. Not fair, is it? Nope, he doesn't make mistakes, hello, Gene. Doesn't heal it, it makes it easier. That's absolutely right. Oh, wow, Lynn. Yep, that's young. You know, that's what I think about Miss Helen. Miss Helen, the woman is 84, 85 years old, and she's got a strong son and a strong grandson. And I hope that they realize just how special and precious she is, and to do all they can to see that her life is as easy as it can possibly be, because it's not easy living alone. And that's one good thing. She does have them. That's right, Joy. That's right. She does have them to call upon when something comes along that she can't handle on her own. And I am very, very blessed to have Brian right down the road from me. I'm sorry, Erica. Brian usually, he doesn't call every day, but he usually texts me pretty much every day. I got to see that, what she said about her cat. Ha, Jackie. That's cute. Oh, Ella, yeah. But it is. We have a good, loving, kind community here. We have ladies who have been pretty much through everything you can go through. Hello, Tina. Thank you for coming in. Nice to see you. That's right, Ella Jean. Grief is the price we pay for love. And the more we love, the more we grieve. That is so true. But anyway, this community, I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so pleased. You are so kind and loving and good, every one of you, and you just don't care just about yourself. You care about other people as well, and you offer comfort. Thank you, ma'am, for everything. Yeah. She took out her marmalade sandwich out of her handbag. I'm glad you did too, Lynn. Thank you so much for saying that. That's sweet. I get tickled with y'all. Some of the things you say. Always kind, though. Always kind. It's okay not to be okay. That's about right. Yeah, we've gone almost an hour and a half. Well, thank you, Cindy, for being a part of it. In my wildest dreams, I never thought I would know such inspiring, strong, wonderful ladies. Yeah, Jackie, I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh pretty much every day. Oh, thank you, Albina. I love y'all too. I truly, truly do. You're so kind and good. Such loving ladies. So, a lot of people are missing out on knowing some great folks. Brian pretty much makes me laugh every single day. Every time I talk to him on the phone, he makes me laugh. And that is the way my Bobby was. He, thank you very much, Peggy. Thank you. Different color eyes. He is. Thank you for saying that, Albina. He is a sweetheart. He's such a good guy. He is a hoot and a half, I'm telling you. There are times when... Oh, really? I've never seen a human being like that. Now, I've seen cats and dogs that have, green eye or blue eye or whatever, but never seen a human like that. How interesting. Some people, no, not necessarily, Linda. Is chat over? No, not necessarily. I just ever so often look up and see the time as to how long we've been here. I will tell him. He got his fountain going in his pond the other day, and I meant to go down there and take a little video of it, but y'all, he's got goldfish in his pond. He said he was down there one day. Yes, Diana. It's full. And he was down there one day, and he saw these little bubbles in the water. He is a hoot. And he looked, and he's got little baby goldfish all over the place, and tadpoles and frogs. So they're filling up his pond. I would hope that he'll get some ducks or ducks. Is it ducks he needs, or well, I don't know. But anyway. Oh, LL Jean, you're just the sweetest thing. Thank you so much. You're pretty much of a loving person yourself, my dear. Is LA in Oklahoma? I did not know that, LA. Aha. Okie dokie, I did not know that. I never knew where LA was from. Yeah, Jackie. He is. Yeah, I'll do that. If I don't, it's got real steep sides. Wildflower, I don't know if I would like that or not every day. Now, I wouldn't mind having coffee, a coffee group ever so often, but I'm not sure about every day. Some days when I get up in the morning, oh, Mindy, You're a sweetheart. You say some sweet things. I've noticed some comments you make, just sweet as they can be. Oh my gosh, Blue Rose. No kidding. Susan, I don't. You didn't ask me, but I don't. And if I want my church to be my tree, it's going to be my tree. Now, I know that going to church, uh, a church family is a wonderful thing to have, and I haven't had one in many, many years. But nature, my umbrella tree, my patio, being around my cats, that's as close to heaven as I can think of right now. That's my absolute favorite place in the whole world, to be right out there with all those cats around me. Well, that's sweet, Lynn. That's nice of you, giving of your time. Yeah, I agree, Jackie. I agree. Exactly, Lynn. Exactly. But I don't begrudge people. Good, Mindy. I don't begrudge people uh, if they don't go to church. And that's them. That's what they do or want to do. Pretty much, I don't begrudge anybody for anything they do anymore. I probably have in the past. I'm sure quite prejudiced on some things. The older we get, the more we tolerate. And I wouldn't have thought so at all. Hello, Delia. How do you pronounce? Oh, well, you can't tell me how you pronounce it. Delia. Delia. At first, I thought I was reading Delilah. I know, Susan. I know. That would be a wonderful thing for her. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. I didn't think of it that way. Thank you for pointing that out. That would be a wonderful thing. And probably they have women that I used to years ago went to church, and I got in with this group of ladies, and ever so often we'd go out and have lunch at a cafeteria or things like that. It's been a long, long time since I've done that. Dahlia. Let me read that again. Pronounced Dahlia. Dahlia. That's a pretty name. Oh, nice, Wildflower. That's excellent. Good deal. I guarantee you, the next time I see you, I won't know how to pronounce your name. Sometimes I write it down, how to pronounce things, but Dahlia. Dahlia. I, yeah, well, I'm not good at pronouncing names sometimes. I'll do my best. That's all we can do, isn't it, y'all? Our best. And we think if we think it's our best, then it is, because that's all we can do. So, okay, Rambling Rose. Hello, Cheryl. I'm glad you did make it. It's nice to see you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I've had quite a few, and I'm going to do my best not to go so. Oh, neat, Cindy. We don't even have a YMCA here. What do you call it? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do my best to continue my live chats because I like them, and obviously y'all do too, or you wouldn't be here. So, by all means, if you have a friend or neighbor or somebody that you want to invite, hopefully we'll have a live chat next Saturday morning at 10 o'clock Central Time. And invite anybody you want, family members, your friends, your neighbors, whatever. We certainly have room for you. I can't do anything about my glare, y'all. It's the screen. I thought it was the lights that I had turned on, and I would do all kinds of stuff, to try to knock the glare off, but it's not. It's the thing itself. Well, thank you so much, Miss G. Home. That's sweet of you. I do too, Diana. I love them. Thank you very much. It does, Sharon. I'll tell you what it does. It tells YouTube that somebody out there is liking their video. So YouTube, thank you, Albina, you as well. And thank you for coming. So YouTube puts their videos in the recommended section. When you first sign into YouTube, you see all those recommendeds. YouTube will put your video in that. Thank you, and thank you. Because I had a video, I don't know if it's last month or the month before, I can't remember what it was, y'all. It was the one where I'm showing a little bit of my inside my cottage, and I'm talking about how I insulate, no, how I heat, how I stay warm. I'll get it in a minute. How I stay warm in my 1941 uninsulated cottage. And y'all, that thing got something like 150 something thousand views. Petunias. I love petunias. And I like especially the white petunias, because at night I have a few little, garden lights and stuff like that out there. At night, those white petunias show up in the dark, and they're beautiful, and I love them. I've always loved petunias. I've always planted petunias. So I'm looking forward to I'm going to plant some of those because I just love them. But I love the purple ones too, but white's my favorite because it shows up in the dark. Yeah, Diana, you're a loyal friend for sure. No, but I'm sure there's a YouTube video about it, Lynn. Just type it in the search. How to transplant grapevines. There's a YouTube video for anything and everything you want to know on this earth. It's amazing. Yeah, pretty soon, Sharon. I love fresh tomatoes, especially on a bacon sandwich. I have had bad luck for growing tomatoes here, back out here. And I don't know why. I know how to do it. But I tried growing them in buckets, and they did not do well in buckets. I got a few, but not enough. I think they honestly grow much better and produce more fruit when they're directly in the ground than in some kind of container. I really do, because I have not had very good luck with growing in containers on my tomatoes. Now, my flowers are different, but I'm never going to do that again. I worked myself to death trying to keep those tomatoes alive a couple of years ago, and all I did, they just burned up. I'm going to Cripple Creek Farm. I'm going to do a tomato, absolutely, because I want, no, y'all, keto, I'm not, see, I don't have any keto bread around this area, and in order to have a BLT sandwich, you got to have some bread, and I don't know where to find it. Yeah, they do. My water bill was crazy that year. I was trying to keep them alive. Wow, Lynn. Me too, LA, but I leave the lettuce off and put a fried egg on there instead. I got a recipe video on that. Yeah, I'm sure it is. The only homemade bread I've made is beer bread. I like beer bread. Yep, yeah, LL Jean, that's right. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Aren't they like, yeah. Y'all, moonflower. Aren't they on that vine? Makes great big huge vines and grows all over everywhere and just, you know, covers up everything, and they're fabulous. Rose. More space. Well, good luck, Cripple. Why can't I say that word? Cripple Creek. Cripple Creek. I had some too, Mindy, and they came back every year, and I'd forgotten all about them. But when they started coming back year after year, they started getting less and less and skinnier, and you know, scraggly looking vines and all that kind of stuff. And I see that they were trying to die out. But I do like them. I might think about that too. I could grow them on my back fence out here. No, I've never done potato. I tried doing potatoes a couple of years ago when I was making my garden out here, and they just rotted. Yep, that's what you got to do. My soil is real sandy. It would, wouldn't it, Peggy? Oh my gosh. This year, thank you, Cheryl. Yep, LL Jean. This is a area of Texas that gets tons and tons of rain in the springtime, Now this year we've had tons of rain this winter and fall. I mean, it's very unusual to have this much rain. But we do get a lot of rain in the spring. Mindy, I got those on Amazon, and I've used those kind of blinds before. My house next door has those blinds, but this one was 60 by 72. They don't go any longer than 72 inches. They do roll up, and they are a vinyl, and they look like bamboo, and they roll up like a newspaper, roll in a roll of wrapping paper, and I like them a lot. They're very, very sturdy. And it was $30 for 60 by 72. For $30, I was really kind of thrilled about that because usually when I found them, I used to buy them at Lowe's or Home Depot, and they were a whole lot more than $30. So I was really tickled, and I found them on Amazon. I'm sure you just, if you're interested, just type in blinds, and you'll or type in vinyl. Yeah, I think vinyl blinds is what they were. And I'll show you all kinds of, and they have them different colors too. But $30, I mean, shoot, that's great. And it keeps the rain from blowing in on my little porch out there in my little cat condo. The other day, LG was in the cat condo. I didn't know. I was looking for him, looked all over for him, and all of a sudden he came walking out of that cat condo. He'd been in there resting. I love him. I love my LGs. I love all of them, I do. Especially my Gin. But LG, I don't know, he's kind of special. I call him my brave warrior, my warrior. Because he is not afraid of anything. He jumped on Ginger out there the other day, and Ginger tore his butt up too. They were playing, wrestling, how they do, and then they take their back legs and they kick. You know what I'm talking about? And Ginger tore him up, and I was sitting there laughing, and I'm sure he was going, "Mama." But then you do something. You got to learn, boy. You got to learn. Don't pick on somebody bigger than you. That's the rule. Everybody knows that, don't you? I know that. Karate. Yeah, that's what it is. Cat karate. He uses his back legs. That's a hoot. And then when he does that with Georgie will jump up and walk sideways. Skittle sideways. I wish I could get a film of that, but I never have my camera, with me. When they do funny, you never know when they're going to do something wonderful. And I love to watch them. They just crack me up, especially when they play fight, It's so cute. No, cat karate. It is funny, isn't it? But that's what it is. It's cat karate. Oh, I hope to get a video of that and make a great short. One of those little shorts that y'all see all the time on YouTube. See now, I mean, I laughed just sitting here thinking about it till had tears in my eyes. That's why having an animal is good for your health. It's good for you. It's good for your mind. Kung Fu fighting. That's right. Everybody. That's funny. But that's what they were doing. So see how much fun that is now. I can see me this summer or spring sitting out and having my glass of iced tea or Tang, whichever, and watching my cats do do their karate. It's so funny. Sometimes LG gets mad. They play so hard that they hurt. And sometimes LG gets mad and walks off like, get thee away from me. I don't want to mess with you. I love them. I love them. I just, every single day. That's sweet, Blue Rose. I watched your video the other day. You had a new video on there, and I really liked it. And I wish I had written it down. Can't think of the content of it. I loved it. Dadgum, you'd think I would remember, wouldn't you? But I didn't. And I should. I've got to where I know better to go watch somebody's video and not leave a comment because they don't know I'm there. That's another thing that we can do for people is leave a comment. That way they know. Because I have had people leave comments on some of my videos before. Y'all never saw those people before in my life. But they knew me. And they knew Brian or they knew my cats. But they have been silent. Okay, LL Jean, thank you for coming in, my friend. I will see you soon. Have a good week. But if y'all don't leave if you don't leave a comment or something, the people with the video don't even know that you were there and saw the video. So that would be nice if you can think about that. Always leave a comment. And I'm guilty of it too. I just don't think about it. But anyway, Blue Rose Ramblings, you will know that I'm out there in your audience, even if I don't leave a comment. I'll try to do that better in the future. And my other Rose friend also, I like watching y'all's videos because I think, I remember. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate you. But I'm there. Okay, y'all, we're going on almost 2 hours. Well, Carol Lee, hello. Hello to you. We were fixing to leave. Hello. Canadian Mary from Nova Scotia. Hi, Cripple Creek. Have a great day, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I hope to see you next week. There you are. Ramblin' Rose. I always watch your videos, too, and I've got to start leaving you a comment. Y'all check out Ramblin' Rose, too. She makes some of the most beautiful soaps in the whole world. She sent me some of her soaps, and I have them in there in a crystal dish in my bathroom. Bye-bye, Linda. Thank you for coming in. I see you. There you are. How are you? We were wondering about you. I hadn't seen you in a while. Nice to see you. Bye-bye, Cindy. You too. Y'all have a good day too. Have a good week. Okay, all you ladies that came in, I am going to have to say we will hopefully see y'all next week because we were fixing to wrap it up. It's 1 hour and 55 minutes. I will, Blue Rose. Bye-bye, Lynn. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry, RN. I'm so sorry. I hope you're feeling better soon. Oh no, little red house. Don't have to delete. Just put them on private until you decide. Oh, honey. Just put them on private till you decide that you want to do that. Thank you, RN. I hope you feel better real soon, okay? You too, Becky. Canadian Mary, good to see you. Mindy, bye-bye. Bye, Susan. Love y'all. Everybody have a great week. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye. See what we're doing here.